Hello there, everyone. My name's Ayumu Kagami, and this is the Binding of Isaac. What are we gonna do? We're gonna hit the random button. We're gonna go from there. Stoby Blue Baby again. All right. Well, we're gonna play as Samson. As soon as I started saying that, I forgot what character I had selected. So, hey, everyone, how's it going? So for today's episode, I'm going to complain about something. Now, actually, it's... So, if you've paid attention, I like XCOM. I think the series is a lot of fun. I'm having some difficulties with it because it is optimized very poorly. I don't consider myself to have, like, the king of kings in computers, because that'd be stupid, because I don't. But I have an okay computer. And I will admit, most of my problems with it occur because I'm recording. Like, it doesn't look bad on my end, and then I look back at my recording, and that's where the problems arise. So, but I know it's not optimized super well. And that kind of bothers me. Because I really want it to be super duper, but that's not a super duper aspect, is, you know, when there are a bunch of problems with it. So I have to address them regardless, and this goes for a lot of games. And the reason why I brought this up is to bring up the should you recommend something. Because there are times when I don't think you should even if you enjoy it, it's still hard to recommend things. Like I'm thoroughly enjoying the game, but I can't ignore the fact that it is poorly optimized. Same goes for anything I'm playing, or anything that I'm, you know, whatever. But should I make a bad review about it? Or I guess not a bad review, a negative review. Those are things I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about that. Because I'm biased against it because I enjoy it. And if so long as those get taken care of, you know, then that makes it that much better. It'd be like if the Binding of Isaac had just performance issues. I love the Binding of Isaac, but can't always ignore performance issues. In fact, it's probably better not to ignore performance issues for fear of, you know, kind of skewing how you rate things. Like, and I'm sure I would even feel this way as well. If it was a game I wasn't super interested in, I wouldn't have as much of a problem complaining about it. Because I didn't enjoy it. But because I enjoy it and it has problems, I feel conflicted on that. And that's a lot of games. I feel honesty is key in a lot of situations. Even in sales and stuff, with different aspects in life and all that fun stuff. Like, you should... If I'm trying to get people to pick up XCOM, I shouldn't hide the fact that I know there are performance issues in it, because there are performance issues in it. On PC, I don't know about any other... I don't know what else it's on or anything like that. I'm only talking about PC. So... And I feel that a lot of people who are going to be playing it would have worse systems than I do. So, obviously, it's not just strictly a yes or no situation. I don't have to say, yes, you should buy it, no, you shouldn't, there's no other options. Yes, you should buy it, but be warned, there are these... Will that actually hit it? There are these issues, they're not minor. but they're not completely game-breaking. It's not Assassin's Creed Unity, but there are performance issues regardless. So, I always feel a little conflicted about things like that. Because I always want to give you honest feedback on games. And it doesn't help if just because, you know, I can get away with it, I should say it's better or it's worse. It's just how I feel. With everything, movies, I don't want to just say yay nay out of nowhere. I should definitely get hit and drop money, apparently. Now I can make the shop worthwhile. What I was actually trying to say was I should go get another charge to potentially make better use of this. Because I don't think this will blow up the tinted rock. It did, though. So what do I know? And I should actually go get our item. Because we need a lot to take care of here. So, that was like the first thing. I enjoy it a lot. I am very well aware that... wow. A whole cent. It's wild. Negative reviews are bad for games. Obviously, negative reviews are bad. But should you neglect it just because I don't want it to have negative reviews? With it, I personally just don't review a lot of... Well, on Steam, I don't review things. If I give reviews, a lot of the times, they're not yes and no reviews. I don't think there are many I've just given as a yes or no, because I understand that there aren't yes and no reviews. Reviews are... Well, reviews, I'd say, honestly, are more no than yes, because it's different opinions. Skyrim is a very, very sought-after game, and I won't buy it. Definitely take Capricorn. Capricorn's real good. It's on sale for $5, and I'm still not going to buy it. One is the game's just old, and two is I've had a very bad experience with it. It's before I understood... Well, I don't want to say I understood, because it's still unacceptable, but the game is very buggy, and there are mods that can make the game much better. And that's awesome, that there is a community that has helped it out and made it better. I still won't pick up the game because it's real buggy. That, and I'm not the biggest fan of those types of games. So, a lot of my decisions come down to, would you guys want to watch it on stream, or would I want to record it, or do I think I would enjoy playing it in my downtime? And with it, I have to say no for all of those. I believe. Obviously, you guys can tell me differently. If you guys are all like, oh yeah, no, you should absolutely do it. I want to see it. Ho! I don't know why you became Mickey Mouse, so... but that's just, you know, food for thought. And the game was overhyped too much for me by a lot of people. Because I know a lot of people I've spoken with think it is the literal best game that has ever been made in all of existence, and nothing could ever hope to compare to it. And it's just not my cup of tea. I think overhype can kill things, but I don't know that much about hype. Like, more about hype than just the fact of hype can kill things for me. There are some shows that get overhyped, like animes usually, by the people I speak with on a regular basis, and it detracts me from them. I know a lot of people like The Walking Dead. I've never given The Walking Dead a real shot. Same with, what's it called? Supernatural. Actually can't think of that many movie series, or, excuse me, TV series people have, like, told me I need to watch this. Or Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. I actually gave Game of Thrones a fair shot, I feel. I watched, like, 6 episodes of it, and I was not interested. But I'm not going to say it was bad, it just didn't keep my interest. And then the first season on something is really hit or miss, because you gotta introduce stuff. You have to introduce the core concepts, the characters, which can make it very tricky to, like, get people. Because if you're not gotten right from the get-go, you probably aren't going to be super excited to watch more of it. And I don't mean this as an insult towards the show itself, but I feel I have better things to do than watch something I'm already not enjoying. Unless it's one of my bets I've made with people. But with all those, I've enjoyed them. I currently have a bet going with Pick about Death Parade, which I've enjoyed. And yeah. So, with the overhyping thing, another iffy topic, I guess. No, it's not an iffy topic, but anticipation or spoilers can sometimes ruin things for me. And it happened actually just recently with Ruby. I got a spoiler towards one of the later episodes. Excuse me. Actually, the newest episode. And it completely killed it for me. Because I knew that scene was popping up. And then I was constantly thinking about that scene. Where's that scene? Why isn't that scene up yet? How's that scene going to play out? And it's a big thing. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to give you guys any spoilers. But it just really took me out of the experience. It's absolutely my fault in it because I was the one who was just dwelling on the scene. But it still took me out of the experience. Because I just couldn't stop thinking about it. And then when the scene actually came up, I was not interested in it anymore. Which is 100% just on me, because I was the one who lost interest. Not lost interest, but it wasn't what I hyped it up to be, or thought it was going to be, or whatever. Because it just didn't meet my expectation. Not good or bad, the series is still good, Ruby. It's by Rooster Teeth, you should check it out if you haven't already. It's pretty solid, I can recommend giving it a look-see. It's on YouTube and on Rooster Teeth's website, roosterteeth.com, I think is what it's called. If you... Rooster Teeth is more popular than I am, so you'll be able to find Rooster Teeth real quick. But no, it sits funny with me that just because, like, a split moment of someone, you know, accidentally letting that slip. And they didn't even, like, specifically tell me. It was on Twitter. So, I mean, I guess it's my fault. I should have just stayed off Twitter. I'm not telling you what you can and can't post. I have no right to do that. I'll take the nightlight. So I like the lighting effect that the nightlight gives. But it just sits funny on me that I had that spoiled. And there are a lot of things that I get spoiled. And I guess it kind of comes down to how shocking it is and how much I already expected it to happen. I had part of the new Star Wars spoiled for me, and I still enjoyed the movie. It didn't affect my enjoyment in it in the slightest, because I expected it to happen anyway. Oops. That was real bad. So I guess that's also probably why that didn't really hit home to me. Spoilers are bad, okay? Don't spoil things for everyone. I don't know what else to say about it. I'm not even, like, upset at the person for spoiling it, because it's not like they directly... If you directly spoil something for me, like if you come on my stream and you spoil something for me, you're kind of being a dick. But if you were talking about it and I overhear you, I don't have any right to get upset with you because you spoiled it for me. Unless it, you know, because if I walk in and I hear it, then that was, you know, I walked in and I heard it, not you specifically. I should definitely take this. And then we'll re-roll with bombs. Yeah, I'll take Mulligan. I like Mulligan. Mulligan's good. Because I've had people do that, and not for spoilers, but they just... I'm sitting down, talking with some people. Having a completely private conversation. Well, completely private. I'm in public, but I'm having a private conversation. And they just immediately take it upon themselves that it's their conversation now, too. And I hate that. Because it had nothing to do with them. It's just strictly my personal life. Because it's my personal life. It doesn't matter how you feel about my personal life. Stop trying to listen in. But yeah, no, it was, and actually we did it. This person has been, known to get very upset about many things that did not involve him at all. And they got all up in my grill about it. And I specifically, we chose a topic that we knew would agitate them, because they were making a lot of snide comments, like, under their breath to their table about what we were speaking about and whatever. It was, regardless, it was not the most mature thing we could have done. We should just ignore it, but sometimes you gotta be a little bit of a bad person. Not a bad person, but antagonist. I felt, at least in that situation. We felt, both of us knew exactly what was up in the... Should have used that on the next room, up in the situation. So yeah, that's how that's going. I've completely sidetracked myself from talking about anything Binding of Isaac related, apparently. But it was bugging me that, I don't know. I want to vent some things. Venting is good sometimes. For you fantastic people. Hey. Now this is something I'm going to say. Again, I say this way too often. And I'm fully aware I say this way too often. But I say it because I mean it. I genuinely feel bad that I've been making streams super not there. Like, completely not there. And things need to get moving along so I can get it up and ready to actually, make its full triumphant return. Some conversations have bummed me out about it a little bit. Not to any real degree, I've let some personal things get to me a lot, and that's not it's not excusable. It's just life, I guess, is the way I'll put it. I don't mean it as an excuse that these things are happening, but I probably shouldn't continue to let these things happen. I'll hold off another room. I got lots of spirit hearts, so we'll actually hold off. Use it in hopefully a better room. More combat-focused room. I.e. the boss. I'm just going to save it for the boss. But I've been letting a lot of things get me thinking. And sometimes that's a very bad thing. Because I'm someone who tends to dwell on situations and current situations of, like, more importance, more severity have been coming up more recently, which have been bumming me out more than I should let it. But I'm still letting it bum me out, which is not a good thing. Don't do that. Or try absolutely not to do that. Because I'm just putting myself in a funk I don't need to be in. Come on! Alright, we'll just walk into you and kill you. Doing real good on damage, I think. Well, with Samson, it's always hard to judge how much damage you're dealing. And let's go. Not hitting our mark of going quickly through this, though, but that's okay. And, I've been thinking about, like, some what-ifs and, past more than I should. Something kind of stupid, but also wise, is the past is in the past. Try not to let it be your future. Which I have not done a very good job at recently because I'm dwelling on situations I have no control over. Much more than I'm proud to admit. Am I jumping around? Did I walk straight through this room without knowing it? I'll definitely hit you up a couple times. Hopefully get a sweet, sweet deal with the devil item. Like that. I am skipping around, aren't I? Yeah, okay, alright. Alright. Kinda losing my mind here. So, yeah, no, I'm kind of being a blood about a lot of things in my life. And I need to stop being said butt. How you doing, buddy? That good, eh? So, don't be a butt. Being a butt's not good. I don't know why my brain's shutting down so much right now. I apologize. Hey, Binding of Isaac. Not super excited to be fighting greed right now. That's not greed at all. This is envy. I don't mind greed that much. Envy bugs me way more than greed does. Because envy splits, and then it's just more problematic to kill them all. It's not... okay. I definitely don't want to pick that up just yet. Oh, sweet! 2 of them! I could actually kind of just segue in some hits. Oh my, 3 of them. Oh my word. Okay! Alright, this is a joke I am happy to be a part of. That's 3 free spirit hearts. I'm not gonna complain about that one. And we just need to go back through. We need to go through, not back through. We need to go through one more room of combat. There we go. You dead. You dead. We popped this. This is better than the bombs, I think. And then we go boom. And then we go boom. And we hold on to this one. We take it with us. All the way up to the boss. All the way up to the boss again. Betsy, don't drag me back down! Didn't actually know the boss was here, but hey, I'm not gonna complain. My intuition was correct. I've not gone to the item room yet. Oh, butts! All of the fat stacks of butts. That actually kind of sounds like it's a good thing. I don't mean it as a good thing. I mean it as a negative thing. Because now I have to go wander around the missy map. Mishmash. The map. Because it's changing. Directions. Little Gish is now in the basement. That's always good. Let's pick him up immediately. Yeah. And what we got here? Retrovision, and I found pills. Cool. Not gonna take the other one because I'm not going to.
Balls of steel.
So let's go find our item room. Here is our shop, which doesn't really contain anything of any value. The replacement thing is very good, where it will constantly restock the shop. I think it's actually called restock. So that's awesome. But where we're at, we'll only get one real effect out of it. And we've already used up most of our opportunities to make it worthwhile. You know, Little Hunt's okay. We got tons of familiars. Like, holy crap, we got lots of familiars. That's okay. We'll just keep going up to the shop boss room. I mean, the shop is up too, but yeah, we'll give you a chance to munch on some sweet, sweet, delicious hearts. You want to give me? No, that's okay. It's all right. I'm cool with that. Let's go down. Maybe I should have taken the item from the deal with the devil. Having an opportunity to take it is better than not, and it's sure. Oh, I hate this one. Every time I take it, I always forget it, and then I'm always like, yeah, I hate this one. Anything with a speed down bugs me. I like having high speed. Not, like, off the charts high, but, I mean, speed's never been a serious issue for me. Except for the challenge speed, which is a serious issue for me. Because it's not even, like, the going fast part. It's the timer that's on it. For those of you who don't know, once the timer ticks down, you need to kick it into overdrive, because you take, I don't know the actual time on it, but I'm just going to say every 15 seconds you take a heart of damage, or you take one hit. If you're later floors, you take a full heart of damage. So you start getting beat up real bad. And then that just doesn't make it easier because you're taking hits that you didn't want to take. You weren't expecting them. After you already had to go very quickly. Which can just be that much worse. And Taurus is cool for the speed up it gets. I think it takes you all the way to 2 speed. I don't know if it ever doesn't take you to the full 2 speed. But last time I checked, it took me to 2 speed. Maybe it's just double what your current speed is. Which is fine in its own right. There we go. Get a sweet, sweet devil. That's good. I like the devil. Good card. Increase our damage. Oh, here we go. You're gone. Whole room's finished. Nah, I'm not worried about you. I should really look at my map. Oh man, I should definitely look at my map more. Yeah, so I kind of have a weird time thing. I don't get time very well. Like when I think I'm using time effectively or whatever. Maybe a good sense of time. Yeah. Like I'm not one of those people who remembers like, boom, it is today is Tuesday. I actually know today is Tuesday because I have something important I need to do today, but besides that, I usually don't remember like what day is what day. And then I lose track of where I was going with that initially, and I'm not forgetful. Oh, shit, what was I going to talk about? Basically coming up on one of those here. No. I'm just going to put this down here. No. Yeah, I'll just take it. Holy Light's a good item, I think. I like it. Sends sweet, sweet holy beams down from heaven above to murder my enemies in cold light. 2 keys is real good. And we're going to fight. We're going to fight. You ever have that feeling of like impending doom? Like, not like serious, just something bad's about to happen. That's actually what's been weighing. Something bad's gonna happen, and I don't like that feeling. Not like the Binding of Isaac. No, I don't think anything bad's gonna happen in this run or anything like that. Alright, so let's go over here. I'll definitely take Fear Shot. Fear Shot's damage up. And let's go to the next floor. And it doesn't help I got one of those call to action things where it's like, this is important, respond as quickly as possible. And then I wound up being asleep and missed the deadline for it. So, I'm excited. I am all of the excited. So I have to take care of that today. And I hate urgent things where people do not sound happy. Immediate emergency. Respond now. I don't know. It was time sensitive and I missed the time. So it's I'm not super excited about that. Let's go. Let's fight. Ah, there's no problem at all. I'm also a warrior at heart. When things could go bad, I freak out and think they're going to go bad much, much, much quicker than they could or should. And you're going to die real soon. So soon, in fact, I'm not even going to have to worry about shooting you ever again. Alright, so we got tears. Oh, excuse me. I'd love to take it, but I can't. I'm sorry. I love you, Adam. I love you, Guppy Adams. But I just can't take you anymore. So let's... You know what? Let's go up. We need to get that unlocked as fast as possible to make further progress in the game. Also, time limits. Like, few things stress me out more than time limits. I just don't handle time limits super well. Because I always feel real ominous. Well, obviously some things don't, but maybe I'm just paranoid now. Losing my mind, man. I don't, apparently my brain has gone into full shutdown mode. That's okay, I guess. I also woke up at like 3 in the morning. Like, who wants to wake up at 3 in the freaking morning? Super gross. What did I take that gave me a 1-up? Oh man. Oh, my nose is stuffing up. I don't even know what's going on with that. Sprays down my nose. Oh, hey, could you take this, please? I don't think I've been feeding you at all. Or there have been very few opportunities to feed you. There we go. You can see the petrified poop working wonders here with the one... Okay, now we're actually getting some stuff out of it. 2 cents. Oh, you're alive. Gotcha. Oh, that's awesome. We'll just take it now. That spirit heart. Thank you for the 3rd spirit heart. Look at that. One room. Turn things around. It only takes one moment to make your life a lot better. So make the most out of each situation. Because just because today didn't go well, it doesn't mean tomorrow can. The spirit heart. Thank you. I don't care about I found pills. I'm just gonna leave without it. No point in taking it. Unless there actually is a point, and then I don't know what that point is. It could be some kind of like secret point. Ooh. Secrets. I don't need the money. Probably should have saved the charge for here, but that's okay. I'm also not very concerned about it. So I'll just kill Mom as quickly as possible. Yes. Fall to pieces. Oh, last second. Bummer. Yeah, we'll take it. The permanent damage up is going to be real good. And then we do have the ability to constantly get stronger. So this is actually I've tried not to do this. I am recording this episode on the day that I'm going to be uploading it. Only reason I try not to do that is because I usually wake up at like way later in the day, and then the video comes out at like 9 at night, and I don't like them coming out that late. Although obviously other people in other parts of the world see them coming out late, regardless. Like I try to have like noonish, and if you're in England, that's like 5 o'clock. Alright, we'll definitely come back for those. Get 2 free spirit hearts. Which will be very, very helpful. Very needed, in fact. Oh, Greed Eyes! Or Head of the Keeper, which is, you know, Greed Eyes or whatever. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back a lot faster than I thought, especially with the dumb damage I'm taking. There we go. So we get a buff. Come back down here. And we get a buff. And we get a buff. And you're gonna die. You're gonna fall to my might. I'm also drinking some sweet, sweet caffeinated beverage. Which I should probably change up what my caffeine... I don't think I can break caffeine. I should change up what my caffeinated beverage is. My current caffeinated beverage of choice is the probably less healthy, with like tea or like caffeinated tea, or some hot chocolate has caffeine in it. I think chocolate has caffeine in it, if I remember correctly. And then coffee is probably one of the bigger ones. I'm so iffy about my coffee. I'm always like, well, I mean, I want it to be sweet and delicious and barely resemble coffee anymore. I'm not a big bitter guy. I mean, I could be bitter about life, but not about coffee. I'm also trying not to be bitter about, you know, life. You're dead. We have this. I'll just pop this. We should have this no problem. Why'd we gain +4 damage all of a sudden? Oh, why is our damage like skyrocketing? I'm getting like +4s left and right. I just got +4 again. Okay. Not that I'm complaining. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oops. I didn't actually mean to skip that. Anyway. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good night.